Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun now, first round. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. First and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 around the Mixon. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And it's JTT working off the line, hauling him down there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Keeping it with Mixon. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long for him here. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Colts' 31-yard line.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's got a man left. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, this clock moving fast in the motherfucker, dog.
Okay, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones.
No, Mr. Guru.
After his 2nd interception of the season. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun.
Let's go.
Get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Gould on the return. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd.
Oh, I thought he was going to get that tackle. That's set.
Step to the catch. He is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Colts. It's like you always say.
Oh, he was right there.
Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down from the 41. Pass play now. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
Boy, holding on to that bitch.
23 yards to move those chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
defense is set. First and 10. In the red zone on first.
Uh-oh.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop
Uh-oh.
it.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He's going to throw it. Forced out to his right.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. On the draw, this is Taylor. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards.
Get your 3.
Now they're left with a 4th down to figure out. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time
That's a good
a little
dude.
more aggressive, takes more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room.
Uh-oh.
And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They'll give to Mixon up the middle. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, Stroud. Pass caught by takedown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A give. This is Mixon. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down, Nixon gets it. Oh, strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. A very short kick here from the right half.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Into traffic, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 3 now. Working now from the gun. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the battlefield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this one.
Oh, yeah, good defense.
It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Coming up. The Colts ready for the punch. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Shoves one away. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good...
There you go.
Nets of the 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Texans in front here at NRG. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. The 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down.
Brings up third down.
Now the give to Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Don't worry.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Stroud. Chased out to his right. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. This is Mixon. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Fuck.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They go again with Taylor. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's now third and less than a yard.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed into the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he's got it.
Good pass.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. It seems like
I'm missing field goals,
even if the
man.
results aren't quite as flashy, every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Fucking field goals.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. He finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, around the mix it. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
So that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half and really kick.
It's easier to accept a story than believe that the people around you are monsters.
We gather here tonight to bring women back to their rightful place. Blessed be the fruit.
This third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Offense to the line fast.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw here.
Oh.
Just underneath to Taylor. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down on from White. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit on touchdowns, yards. Fantasy football world we live in, but as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Look at this, here he goes. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Has a man downfield.
Come on, Bullock. That's you, baby.
All the way to the three on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
We see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time, but twice on Sunday.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down carry for Taylor. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. He goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Taylor does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up third and goal.
It's third and goal. Back to throw.
Man, stop it.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts
And I read
go through
that.
with 6. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's
That
not
nigga
just
didn't even know he
sport
caught
that you
that
also love to cover in basketball, and it's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, in this field.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Hey, Uno. Play deep. Why Tony?
To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense will fly around and make it a play.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon.
Oh, get out of there, Mixon. Get out of there, baby. Get out of there, Mixon. Get out of there, Mixon. Let's go.
Goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
God damn, boy, these niggas dropping left and right,
The
cuz.
Texans push their lead to 6.
Naomi Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Nope. We over there, Guru. We over there, buddy.
With the pick. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Texans take
I'm gonna play this hurt.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He had it for a moment.
Come on, Tank.
Jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense.
Let's go.
The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Texans bump the lead up to 13 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts juice. Deep throw down the middle. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, good pass.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. No set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Still sticking with the passing game.
No deal. Put that up, dog.
So the offense for the shorter pass later in the progression on
That,
that play.
that ain't what you run, bro.
The defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6 yards. It's second down.
Setting up to throw.
Oh, this boy sat right there.
And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage.
All he had to do was put his hands up.
Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
No deal.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down.
Let's go. We on his ass. We on his ass. Let's go.
They turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Nearly starts the drive with first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go. Swap.
It's mixed in on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All right.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
All right.
On second down, it's ETN. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
Let the hot.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Third down, Mixon gets it.
Well, get skinny there, Mixon.
Gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and
We're
10.
going to go to the 2 minutes, guys.
Ready? What's up?
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans ready to move to a perfect 10-0. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 Texans. Here we go. 18.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Oh man, these poor little coats, man.
This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, right.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll run, ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
11. Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3.
Oh, these little coats are done.
Nico Collins with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
So Deuce lied.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing.
Oh my gosh, man.
And this one is they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout, Indianapolis.
Oh man.
That's in 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Just one play
These
into
poor
this
little
drive,
coats,
and they're
man.
already sitting on their own 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the top end. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Oh man, this defense is sick.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure. And what that does, and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Oh my
Here's
gosh.
the 2nd down snap. He had it for a
Come on for that, man.
great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to return
Oh.
through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level.
Oh my
Speed
goodness.
and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle.
The crying is going on,
And
guys.
it wasn't there.
Go get him.
And that's one for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the
Oh,
pressure,
my God.
earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here.
Don't do that.
Trying to push deep
Man, stop
downfield.
it, dude. Stop it,
This
dude.
one swatted away by a defender.
Stop
so
it,
they went
Guru.
for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on down.
Stop it, Guru.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going to pass it here.
Yeah.
That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Hey, here we go. 18. What's up? 11. Good.
I'll air it out on third. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
19 seconds. 18. What's up?
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. There's a man downfield. It's Collins. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. As opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down score rushing touchdowns.
Oh, man. Hey, man, stop messing with me, dog.
Yeah, the burst of the running back.
Stop messing with me, dog.
How about the launch of the blockers right off the line of scrimmage?
Stop messing with me.
Touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Gould on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30.
Hey, man, go on, put these coats up, man.
The final play of our game. So it's a win for the Texans. And yet another challenge.
Oh, my God.
As they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.